Hello, everyone. Please take a seat. We're underway momentarily.
Yep, I'll be right with you.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not with you.
Oh, you were waiting at the
Because I do need your help.
I saw hands all over the place here.
Good afternoon. I'm James Felton. I am the president of the Royal City Literary Arts Society, as well as Francie Luann's co-manager for Poetic Justice, which is the event that is about to unfold. Today is a bittersweet day for us. It is our last session of readings here in the venerable back room of the Heritage Grill. Before I get underway, I would like to bring up the owner of the Heritage Grill, who's just come in, Paul Hinas. Please join us. For more than 4 years, Paul has been the gracious host and provider of this space so that Poetic Justice can do justice every Sunday from 3 to 5. And for that, I want to say to you, Paul, we are eternally grateful for your generosity, for your support of the arts, and in particular the literary arts here in New Westminster. And we want to present you with an award of recognition, if we may, please. Thank you so much.
Wait, well done, well done.
Thank you guys, appreciate it very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Paul. As I mentioned, it is our last session, and we are doing today with a little bit of a twist. As you know, we normally have 2 featured poets with an intermission, and then followed with an open mic where you present your finest, most exquisitely crafted, most recent poem. Sometimes. But we never judge harshly. We are always encouraging and very enthusiastic in our feedback. I'll mention where we are moving to next a little later on. But in the meantime, a tribute, an homage to a venerable Vancouver institution that some of you may have direct experience with, others may have heard by way of stories, and hopefully you may have already acquired a book recently published on the subject of Vancouver's literary storefront. And with us today, we have the individual who has produced this book, and I would like to say a few words about Trevor Carolan. Trevor ran a well-known 60s-era coffee house on Columbia Street, right on this street, and began writing for the New Westminster Columbian at age, ready, 17, filing dispatches from San Francisco's countercultural music scene, probably right at Haight-Ashbury, isn't it? He has published many books of nonfiction, poetry, translation, anthologies, and journalism. A former literary coordinator with the Calgary Olympic Winter Games and the Banff Arts Centre, he has also worked as media advocate for Aboriginal land claims and Pacific Coast watershed issues. So Trevor has a nice political bent to him as well. There's nothing more sort of satisfying than a poetic political bent. A former elected councillor in North Vancouver, he holds a PhD, has written as a political columnist, and now teaches English and creative writing at the University of the Fraser Valley. His new book, which is what he's going to share with you and tell you what it's all about, is simply entitled The Literary Storefront, The Glory Years, 1978 to 1985. Please welcome Trevor Carolan.